The views and opinions expressed on Makeup and Mukbang are just that, views and opinions. So before you catch these vibes, viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Makeup and Mukbang. Makeup and Mukbang. Makeup and Mukbang. It's me, Ivory. And today, oh, my heart is so heavy. Let me tell you why. Oh, it's not because we're all in quarantine, and it's not because we possibly might not be getting the stimulus. It's bigger than that. This is a shout out to Netflix because they have once again done it again. Okay, so if you want to hear what I'm talking about, just stay tuned. Netflix. Oh, they decided to give us something to watch. And what they gave us, I, in all of my years of living, have never seen. And yes, I am talking about Tiger King. Tiger King, the level of debauchery in this film. Now, when I first clicked on it, I didn't think I would be into it. Oh, but boy, was I wrong. It's about the wildlife community. And it has so much going on. I mean, this show is the definition of cracker. And I say that respectably. I don't say that in the wrong way. See, you guys say hillbilly and redneck. No. Joe Exotic and his band of misfits are crackers. Okay. Joe Exotic is very entertaining. This all takes place in Oklahoma. And Joe Exotic is obsessed with this woman named Carol Baskin. Let me just say, I don't believe in it. Like, I don't go to the zoos. I don't participate in that. I think it's wrong for anything to be in a cage. I'm slowly, like I said, starting to cut out meat. Okay? Because I just think it's wrong. I don't want to be in a cage, so I don't want to pay to see something else in a cage and look so sad. But with that being said, I will say Joe's tigers looked, and his habitat for those tigers looked 100%, 1,000% better than Carol's. They start off showing us Joe Exotic and all his exotic animals. And first you're like, okay, what's going to go on? What's going to happen? And then it takes a wild turn. You start seeing Joe pull out his guns and talking all this jibber jabber about Carol Baskin. And they're showing clips of him online putting a gun to a dummy head and shooting Carol Baskin and him laughing. And it all boils down to her wanting to get him shut down because she says he's exploiting pups. And, you know, she doesn't believe in exploiting the puppies. What did she call it? Oh, you guys really have to check it out. But she called it, what did that lady call it? It was something like puppy props, using the cubs as props for people to hold them and things like that. She didn't think that was right because first of all, they got them illegally and you're not supposed to have these, but you know, you're not treating them right by doing that, and then this, that, and the third. So we're all just thinking you're in the business too. Like, what's the beef? His animals look 100% healthier than yours. That's no shade, honey. When the cameraman showed us, Carol, what was going on, we were like, "Jeez, Louise." So the directors are showing us, you know, clips of Joe's life and how eccentric and exotic this man is, and come to find out he wants to hire a hitman for Carol, and basically, he's in jail now. They got him on extortion, not extortion, but racketeering, this, that, and the third. It's just a conglomerate of so much. Like, my brain is on overload from every aspect that was going on in this film. How they got him, how they took him down, how his mind was. He had two husbands. Then talking about all the other people who were involved. This movie is filled with a whole bunch of ups and downs. When you think you're just now getting off the ride, no, 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 honey. The ride has just begun, okay? And when I first started it, oh my God, I was really, really rooting for Joe. Like not because of his antics, but he was who he was all the time. There was no change in who Joe Exotic was. And he accepted that he was different, and he lived his best life, even though he was really, let's just say what it is, he was really tricking with them boys for meth and to play with the tigers, honey. Oh my goodness. But when you're not living in your truth, that's when tragedy happens. That's when tragedy happens. And I really want to do a spoiler free because, I mean, if you haven't watched it, I'm recommending you to watch it because you don't have nothing else to do. I mean, other than watch me and other YouTubers, you feel me? And when I'm first watching it, I am like, man, Joe is this cool cat. Like, why is y'all all up on this man like that? I don't believe in the mistreatment of animals at all. So I get that. But I'm like, man, his animals look well taken care of. Dang beef and this, they wildlife. They look good though. They thick, they don't look malnourished. What is Carol's problem with this man? And of course, it's about the money, right? Right, of course, it's about the money. I mean, they are selling the pups for $5,000 a cub. You hear me? Like that, they are making a killing on top of, people coming to see them and all these things. So definitely, it's about the money. Most definitely. But why was she after him so bad? Like, why wasn't she going after Doc Antle and all these people? And I started to understand it was because Joe wasn't taking no crap off of her. And Joe called her out and said the truth that you bloop bloop killed your husband. And fed them to your tigers. That's what he said. He said that. The accusations that he said. Carol, where is he? Where is he, Carol? Come on. Lord, Carol had that, hey, this is my story and I'm sticking to it vibes. Like, it was so much going on with her story. Like, she don't know, and he left early, 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 early. So she doesn't know, what in God's name happened. I don't know. He's long gone now. It's been all these years. She waited by the law 5 years and 1 day to pronounce him dead. Let me shift this on back. The level of petty introduced to us in this movie has been unmatched. I mean, this man is the petty king of the century. We say 50 Cent? No, not even close. This man, Joe Exotic, this man wrote a country song about Carol and how she killed her husband and fed him to the tigers. Music video and all. Oh, yeah, I will be dropping the link in the description box. It's called Here Kitty Kitty. Yeah. Oh, it gets real in this exotic trade business, honey. You thought the series, oh, you thought the series couldn't get any worse than that? Oh, but it did for poor Joe. Poor Joe's husband, for 10 years, left him for a woman. And I'm not laughing at that. I'm just laughing at the fact that Joe said, it's a woman. I can't compete with that. Hey, bro, stop going after straight men, okay? Because that's exactly how we feel, okay? We can't compete with that. We can't compete with that. But, you got to be what you are to enjoy it. God, I hate they use you like that. And she was an employee of Joe's. I guess that was payback for letting that girl get mauled by that tag. I'm sure you paid her, though. I'm sure you did. Because she seemed like she had nothing but love for the company. I ain't even gonna lie. She seemed like she had nothing but love for y'all. But Joe, Joe in jail now. He said he telling on all you. He telling on all y'all. Because y'all was all in on it. And Carol, oh, he gunning for you. By the end of the series, my mind, my brain, everything had just melted out of my ears. But I couldn't stop watching it, and I knew there was more. Oh, and there was more. Everybody that Joe dealt business with, ever did business with, ever seen, ever talked to, except two people ratted on Joe. Now, they are all in the business together. All of them. All of them. And I'm starting to feel like people were jealous of Joe, man. They were jealous of him. Now, I can see PETA and all those people taking him down because having an animal in a cage is not right, y'all. It's not right. And paying to see that it's not right. That's just my opinion. You can do what you want. I'm not judging. I'm just saying for me. But everybody turned poor Joe in. Poor Joe. Poor Joe. But Joe gonna come back with a bang. Joe ain't gonna let that ride, y'all. You can tell by his flamboyantness. He ain't gonna let that ride. And Doc Antle, he just running the cult. Let's just say what it is. It's a sex cult. Yes, it is. Where he get the girls with tigers and the exotic animals. You think you helping the animals. The whole time you helping Baklava. Okay? You helping him, honey. Child. If you are looking for sex, drugs, and country music, this is the show for you. I mean, you will love it. Oh, it's the best. Yes, I feel horrible for the animals. I really do. I do. Doc's animals, Joe's animals, and all the other exotic animal owners all look better than Carol's, the one who's trying to take everybody down. She's trying to take everybody down. I mean, wow. But why, Carol? If you're there to save the animals. Carol, your big cat rescue needs some rescuing. Oh, I don't pay to go to those things, but I would not pay to go to Carol's. If I had a choice to go to Carol's, Doc Antle's, and Joe's, I would pick Doc Antle's first and then Joe's. And Carol, nah, we good. We good on that. Those little cages to stick their head in. She was wrong. And Doc Antle, he ain't doing nothing but running a sex cult, okay? He is not doing nothing. He need talking about he God and this, that, and the third. Child. Child. I said, oh my God, it's something else. Oh my God. So if they beef like that, imagine how Disney and Six Flags beef, okay? Woo wee. Oh. All in all, I would suggest watching Tiger King. It is full of so many different emotions. But what I will say is, Joe, I just really hate what's going on with him because everybody was doing the same thing. I felt like they betrayed him to get his tigers and his money and everything like that because they see the business and how beautiful his tigers look. I also believe everyone around him betrayed him. His husbands included. Rest in peace to Travis because he did pass away. The only one who stuck by his side was his best friend. And unfortunately, it's nothing he can do about it because, you know, he's under the boss. Joe has a lot of mental issues that hopefully he can reflect on while he's in prison. I believe Joe is searching for love, unconditional love, because he's never had it. So that's the reason he goes out and buys straight men. They are supposed to be coming out with a part 2. So I'm ready for that. So all in all, I give it a 9 out of 10 because it was great. I will be watching it again. And if you made it this far, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. And I'll be back next Monday with something, some kind of makeup. Hopefully I'm back Wednesday. I haven't done a mukbang because y'all not finna watch me eat my struggle meals, okay? So until then, stay sucker free. Peace.